Hello! Welcome. I think I now have an idea with the energy drink bowl, so I'll leave that on today for now. Hardcore. Okay. I think I had an idea for Fubuki, so I'm gonna retry Fubuki, but don't worry, it won't just be Fubuki runs for the day. Then let's just check real quick here. Grab this. Send it to this. Stupid bloody C key. There we go. And that can come off. This can come back up. And let's see here. So I was doing the vegetable soup. It's either that or the manta ray soup. I think I'll give myself the extra 5% dodge chance. This is still really good. Did I remember to leave the body pillow on? This can come off. You know, I could take the chicken feathers, but I don't think I want to. Yeah, I did leave body pillow on, good. Right, let's get back to it properly this time, and for real. Happy with that? This could be either, but I still think I want the dodge. On we go. Then hopefully this run also has a better luck with the amount of speed upgrades I get. Because last time was a little bit poop. It wasn't awful, it just wasn't great. Let's eliminate X potato and take the tail. Again, I really want, well, that can be gone, that can be taken. Probably could have also locked in the held onto the headphones there. Because I imagine that again, I want headphones. Also going to mess around with the collabs I have this time. Still going to be Whammy Water, aka the Snow Queen. Alright, let's eliminate Psycho Axe and take the glasses. Wow, give me a Halu, then a body pillow. Set us up. Oh, I need all of this. Hold the headphones, take the study glasses. Do you want? Let's just get really early study glasses upgrade there. Neat. They're closing in. Ooh, thank goodness I had a miss there because I didn't exactly try dodging it. Headphones. Yeah, the breastplate's not going to do any good to anyone. Nice, lab coat, gimme. Let's just dodge the KFPs. So I just noticed the thing. Right, body pillow. I need Halu and Sake. You know, I could take Frozen Sea as a collab, but I'd still rather it be the Snow Queen. Alright, sucker. Now I just need... Hello. Please? And thank you. Nice. Love it when a plan comes together. Then we'll just go max stay glasses. Then drop me more Halo, please. Awesome stuff. Precisely as requested. Hold on, I am... Okay, good. Just checking to see if I was muted, but I'm not. Hello, welcome, welcome. My emote toting buddy, hope you're doing well. Oh wait, this amount of spam, this has got to be Yoru. Hell yeah. Hello Yoru, welcome back. Long time no speak, buddy, hope you're doing good. Nice to have you here as always. So long. That's definitely not what she said. Hehehe. It has indeed. It's been a while. No multiplayer stuff today, Yoru, by the way. I wasn't really feeling it, if I'm honest. And then it became a contest between what do I fancy doing? Trying to PB on zombies or trying to get high scoreboards with HoloCure? And I thought, you know what? Let's do the HoloCure option. Where's my glow stick? You're writing an assignment. Okay. Have to ask a question. I'll answer as best as I possibly can for you, Yoru, but with no promises. If it's something that helps you with your assignment, I'll especially do my best to help. Then let's upgrade. Which side do I lean on? Free will or predeterminism? Oh, that is such a good question. The thing is that life is filled with both free will and predeterministic stuff, isn't it? There's the adage that goes, only 3 things in life are certain: life, death, and taxes. So a lot of elements of life are predetermined, and free will is a perception, is it not? So with free will, how do you see yourself as free? Free will isn't something that's given to everyone. A lot of people are restrained from their own free will, but that's not necessarily determined by themselves. As shown quite a few times in human history. I would be... Hey Dragon, welcome, welcome. So you've got a teacher in as well. You've got someone that pretends to know what they talk about, and you've got a teacher. I know which one I'd listen to. The thing is, a lot of people preach the ideas of, oh, the stars align, or this must be fate. So if people are more willing to lean into fate when it's a positive outcome, that's part of the puzzle. If people see something as good, they see it as, oh, it must be determined that this good thing that's happening to me must have happened to me because of fate. I personally lean in towards predeterminism as opposed to free will, but not for the reasons that... It's more in the reasons that Dragon lists actually here. When you look at everything sans biology, neurology, yes, 100% is free will, but what our free will is normally determined by our own routine. That's what makes the question so difficult. But also, you can't necessarily just declare that we have free will, because if everybody had free will, there'd be a lot. That free will is a very archaic / anarchaic approach. Because if everybody had free will also implies impulse. Not everybody acts within impulse. Everybody acts within, or most people look at it from a fitting in with the societal point of view. Hell, a religious point of view is also its own form of society point of view. That's what makes it so. That's why it's very much a grey scale. That's the secret. I don't want damage and crit damage. I want knockback effect. Let's save this anvil for now. For why? Why do I want to save the anvil? Oh, because I want to wait till I can double roll. So now I'll get a thingy and put them together, and then I'll roll for 2 instances of knockback effect rather than just 1. Exactly. Even in any religion, there's not a true answer. Every religion has its own approach of logic as well. So what did I want the other collab to be then? Because I said, oh, let's do something different. Was I still going to do meat spin? I think I was still going to do meat spin. Islam is mostly on predeterminism, yes. But so is I mean, Christianity's not far off from determinism realistically either, because it's literally highlights itself under 10 rule. The 10 commandments. It's a religion that sets its ideologies around certain principles that say you must do it within this. So if you've got a specific religion that you're forced to be in, that's a form of determinism itself. Exactly, God's will and all that. Exactly, Dragon, hitting the nail on the head. May I pay your attention, Yoru, to Pirates of the Caribbean, where the Pirates Code isn't rules; they're more like guidelines. But yes, that's. But for those who are devout, they'll try to follow them 10 rules, Yoru. I mean, if you took the Bible literally, nobody should be able to work on the weekends in the Christian world. For instance. But again, that's if we're talking from a religious aspect of things. On the whole, I believe there could be some form of generational free will. This is almost going into the nature versus nurture debate for Piaget right here, to be honest. That's the vibes I'm feel we're heading towards. Don't know about you, but I worked Sundays many a time, Yoru. When I was in retail, I used to work just about every Sunday. When I was in shipping, I worked retail. When I was in shipping, I worked a lot of Sundays. I've done my fair share of Sundays work, mate. But I'm not religious, so that's something to take with a pinch of salt. Let's try seeing if I can continue to get knockback effect. Projectile and size, no good. And I'll start taking some speed ups where possible. Because you've been arguing about it, the professor's giving you an assignment. You know what? That's actually a really good way of doing it. Which then also brings in, I mean, the free will versus determinism thing is something that's been debated for so long. To the point where the free will and determinism thing almost comes down to a matter of morals and ethics to a degree. Because the reason why I say it comes down to moral of ethics as well is because, like I was saying before about the whole, if everybody had true free will, the world would be in an archaic. It would be in either an archaic or an anarchaic state. But it's not, because there's the need to conform to societal expectations or norms. Oh, I'm level 50 already. Curious. Philosophy is found when you understand it. The thing about the Sunday seems to be God created the world in 6 days. Yes, Dragon, that is the formal basis of it. Well, to be honest, Yoru, I'm assuming that you're talking from the sense of you, as in the general sense of you, not necessarily me, because at the end of the day, the more we think we know, the less we actually know. There's a lot of ventures into. I mean, sure, I know far less than you guys. I'm not saying that I don't know at all, but there's the overlying principle of the more you look into things, the more it's one of those. There's always more questions than answers. And hell, some of the quite a lot of the modern philosophies come under, like, Descartes, don't they? Socrates is fun. All I've got to say, Yoru, is Socrates nuts. Oh yeah, this is a bit of an experiment, by the way. I'm actually running hardcore instead of regular mode. I mean, I think therefore I am is a question of rationality over anything else. Really, isn't it? But then, on the other hand, if you want to take the I think therefore I am philosophy very literally. Oh, I forgot to put the board back on. Sorry guys, I was just talking to my mum. My poor younger nephew's broken his leg. Poor boy. His leg's all up in a cast now. Yeah, totally propose the freewheel thing on Discord, Yoro. It's good to get... That's the interesting bit as well. It's the more ease and eyes you have on it, the better. Hope he has a good recovery. Thanks, Dragon. It's literally just happened today, mate, so I don't know quite how severe it is, but... Yeah, poor boy. So I think the answer to your question of do I believe in determinism or free will, I believe that that the world leans more into determinism over free will. Would be my answer. Do I just do this? Maybe I just do this. I could also take the cold stamp. That might not be as necessary. So another plan will be to go for... Never mind, I've got it already. Now the sausage needs... now meat spin needs knockback effect as well, and then we're cooking. I think the tears can get knockback effect. And because I've accidentally locked out the flattening board, that's why I'm going for... Oh sorry, cutting board, whatever. That's why I'm now going to go for the tears. So, come on. Size and knockback, please. Really what I should do probably as well, speaking of the Discord, is maybe put in a Steam Links tab, just so we've got all the games on its own thing, so you can... Oh, I know the story of Oedipus, Yoro. I used to do psychology, mate. So I know the story of Oedipus. Because remember, that's something that also applies in psychology. So yes, I'm aware. Some people say Oedipus, some people say Oedipus, but it's the same thing. Did I finish it? I can't recall if I necessarily did. It was more a story that we glossed over in classes, because it's about what the Oedipus complex is, not about Oedipus himself. So maybe it's a case of me rereading the whole thing, but I do know that that was a wild and crazy time. Speaking of bizarre adventures, they've actually announced Steel Ball Run. Exciting times. I thought they were never going to make Steel Ball Run. Yeah, exactly. Complex? It's rather simple, really. Oh yeah, Dragon, it is more Freud, considering I learned it, we discussed it in psychology. That's why that's why Freud took the bit of the story he found interesting. He read the story of Oedipus and went, just like me, for real, and then proceeded to come up with a whole theory on it. Well, the game's certainly going a bit quicker than it was, not yesterday. Was it yesterday? Maybe the day before. No, I think it was yesterday when I streamed. No, I didn't stream yesterday, actually. I might have done. You'll be heading out again to Hypercredit for a few weeks. Sure thing, Yoro. Honour and pleasure to have you here as always. Thanks for coming by, and thanks for the interesting debate/conversation. I would like talking about them sort of things. But I will preemptively answer the other philosophical question. No, I would not love you if you were a worm. Don't be so silly. You'd be a worm. Let's go attack up, because it doesn't really matter what I do. I think would you love me if I were a worm is such a stupid question. I know what they're trying to get at in principle, but it's just such a silly premise, isn't it? Oh. This is what I want. Do you name the ants that bit you during the night? I do. I call them dead, and squashed. They always make me feel antsy. But do you know that ants have a god of thunder that carries around a hammer and conjures up lightnings? They call him Thorax. I don't know, that might have been a bit of a stretch. Just saying. So yeah, the goal for this run of course will be to get a better score than yesterday's one. Obvious answer is obvious. Also, yeah, I haven't really been hit, but I'm still having the body pillow for just in case. It's like a fail-safe, basically. So, also yesterday's run just about scraped 400% movement speed by 20 minutes. I like it to completely clear by 20 minutes. Because the thing is, when you run hardcore runs, you're obviously omitting the hit points rolls. I haven't been hit yet, but I have my body pillow just in case it's a wild phrase. It is. In any other context, it's a wild phrase. But I'm going to go upgrade my Arc Veiled Armor with Gemma is a Wilds phrase. I was almost going to stream Wilds earlier and I thought, nah, not Monhan today. I'm still just sort of waiting for Arch-Tempered Raid out at this point, if I'm honest. More speed. Yeah, believe it or not, you get a lot more of the better rolls when you take out the hit point level up. Because it's one less choice. Oh, I say better, but I mean just more appropriate. Plus I'll get far more points here. So I've got a good feeling about this. Ugh. Okay, I said good rolls. This is not a good roll. Nice. If I tweak the other one, I could have fun too. If I was torn between shooting zombies or becoming a top idol high school girl, then here I am. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's very true. Or what you do is you combine both, Dragon, and you play Lollipop Chainsaw. That's just shooting girls as a teen high school idol or whatever. I mean, she's like a cheerleader, but it's pretty damn close. Mind you, I've never actually played Lollipop Chainsaw. I'm assuming it's a fun game, but nah, not to my taste. even if it is a hack and slash. Haste, knockback, and pacifist. I think I'm set. There shouldn't be any need for anything else, even if the doot stick, even if the doot stamp is based. I was about to say doot stick. This isn't Monster Hunter right now. But I will need to play more Gun Lance on Wilds to in anticipation for the arena for Rathian with that silly double Gun Lance choice. That ain't gonna be fun. I'm fine, crit. Okay, game. Flower. Get rid of that. Oh, taking a lot of dodges, etc. But still not really any damage. More speed. I'm still not quite at base 400% yet. Bear in mind that your speed fluctuates with Fubuki based on whether or not you have the passives up. Also bear in mind, I've got my active ability making me invincible for 1 second every 10 seconds. And the meal, I think, is the one that gives me extra dodge chance. I seem to recall taking that one. Good stuff. Even if the boxes just give me coins now. More haste. It's either more haste or more speed. Everything else is unnecessary. Because I'm not... The plan with... If with flight runs... If you take attack to take on the Yagus in flight runs, you're playing flight runs wrong. Flight runs need 1... maybe 2 perks. You want movement speed, just to keep yourself ahead for longer than necessary. And then haste is arguably useful for when you're, you know, throwing out your knockback stuff. Which is why you keep seeing me roll for knockback with the anvils, and I'm not going for damage upgrades, because the damage won't matter. And the kills up to 30 minutes are just to get your base level up. Like I got to, what was it, 165, 170-ish a couple of days ago when I last did the Fubuki flight run. And then the lab coat gave me another like 6-7 levels after that. Pretty good. The only difference with this run is that my invincibility won't be coming up. But I'm kind of testing whether I prefer the sports bottle or the idol costume for hardcore endless. Because remember, the max hit points modifier that the sports drink gives doesn't matter when your hit points are permanently fixed to 1%. Double crit damage. How about no? How about no? And more haste, thank you. But yeah, sorry Dragon, I kind of cancelled multiplayer stuff for the day. I know that's mediocre at best, but I don't know. I wasn't feeling it, so you have to forgive my skill issue. Bing, bing, bing. So by the time that 30 minutes hits, I'd quite like to have about 1000% this time. Removing the hit point rolls reduces the choices down by more, so I should be getting that many more extra speed nodes. That's the hope. Bear in mind that the ultimate gives you extra speed, so I'm not actually at 500 yet. That was just from the thing. So hey, it might be that I end up around 800 base and then 1000 in the ult. That would be acceptable. And you can see my dash takes me quite far already. Because it's predicated off your movement speed. If you're using a slow character, the sprint item, the sprint active makes you move like the tiniest bit, whereas this is almost screen clearing already. Whoosh! It's fun to do though. And I'm also getting quite lucky with how many speed choices are coming up here. It's not just, oh, the hit points are gone, so it's more odds. It's just, I'm getting lucky. Which is rather marvellous. But it is nice when you're building up a lot of speed and you actually see the background move rather than just a little bit of speed. Nope, size and crit damage isn't quite size and knockback effect. You know, double knockback effect would be the one on the meat spin. Quite honestly. Crit damage and size, that's still not quite right, game. Come on. Also, that's the same enchantments I just had, just switched round in positions. Come on. Right, so it's looking like my base at the moment is just over 500%. Not bad for sub 20. I could try, I don't want to do it, but in theory you could try leaving the boss alive for 10 minutes and seeing if it goes away at Yagu. I could just run down a straight line from now. That'd be less levels, so that'd be pretty not helpful. And yes, there's still a nice convenient sausage-sized ring on the enemies. Because I'm still not experiencing too much damage fall off yet. And again, damage fall off normally applies about 25 minutes in, if you're not scaling damage. Or you just stand in the crowd when you're damage immune and just set off all the swords. The only problem with that is that the passive that you have goes away. Because being immune to damage doesn't remove the fact that enemies are still hitting you. So it gets rid of the Fubuki passive. Which gives you the extra speed as it is, which is why you'll see my speed fluctuate permanently. Damage and cooldown isn't quite right. More speed? Yes, please. Okay, this isn't as quick of a armor as before, but that's still pretty good. Yeah, we know the boxes contain coins, it's just not a surprise. Don't you give me the gotcha little box animation, we'll just glide past it here. The speed's starting to get noticeable. Love to come around for the extra experience though. Extra items on the floor don't matter unless they're fish. Well, yes, I'd love more speed, thank you. How did you know? And yeah, as aforementioned, haste is just useful. Keeps up all my attacks for the knockbacks and the stun chances and the whatever else. Come on, a little more. Actually, no, not a little more. Give me a lot more, thank you. Remember, at this point, they're meant to be circling me. That doesn't really look like it at this point, though, does it? Guess more speed. There is but one stat that sits head and shoulders above the rest in a build like this. So I think today might be a focus on the flight runs rather than the fight runs. Yesterday I did a mix. I'm going to keep saying yesterday. Whenever I say yesterday, just assume I meant last stream. Last couple of days have been a bit of a blur. Yeah, I think I'll be about level 70 again by the time the 30 hits in, which is pretty okay. Also, probably should have taken the crit there. It really doesn't matter between attack and crit, but I like to get the crit to 100. It just feels good to see the yellow numbers in endless runs. In stage runs it's not as important, but my concern for stage runs is but 0 now. Crit. 9 more crit upgrades away from max, and then we're good. And then I'll forget we're at max and still take more crit upgrades anyway. Such is the way of things. Yeah, I've got the white prism bar, but I bet you by the time I actually die it will pretty much still be full. Because by the time I'm hit, I'm basically dead. The 45 shield body pillow is not going to save me when I take like 150-200 damage a hit. I need to go for this again. Project down and cool down again. No. How about just no? That is not correct. Oh. Okay, Sarah, Sarah. One second. Huh. I think my mum just said she's going to go see my dad. How very weird. Oh well, we move on. Oh, I'm actually getting hit now. The prison bar's moving. That's still not right. That's better. Look at that. Perfect. Knocked back in size. So this one's going to be a small sausage until it runs out. And the next one's going to be bigger. See? Because attacks keep their enchantments that they had until that duration of that attack runs out. So the sausage sizes can fluctuate when you're in between upgrades, funnily enough. Like if you roll double size, you get a giant sausage. And then if you get like double crit, it goes back to tiny one. It's kind of like the shower versus grower business. Ooh, almost 700%. This is looking good. Yeah, 700. I mean, that's with the little thumb passive, but that's okay. That still puts it around 650 base. Okay, so that's perfect, that's perfect. I don't think I mind what the tiers have. I think they can get knockback effect though, so I'll be rolling to get the tier knockback effect as well. Basically everything wants knockback. Because although I've not got null milk, the night milk, I still would like the base knockback. Damage. Maybe after this run I need to enable the washing board again. Whichever one it is. The base one. More speed obviously. Not bothered about 100% crit per se. And now they're meant to be circling me, but actually I'm circling them. I am the chaos. Oops, I just fluffied. I wasn't paying attention to that tree. That tree got a little bit too attached to me. Right, then we'll just clear the board. Yeah, that's looking good. More speed. Give me more. I still think there's about another 30 level ups before Yagu's kick in. If I'm honest. More speed. Don't know why I gave that more than a second look in. So many trees in the way. I like how they magically get up and move around, so they're right in my strike zone. Come on, mandatory time elapse. Let's do this. Again, I'm just still circling. Hehehe. I'm not stuck in here with you. Get wrecked, everyone. Just dash through. I don't see any wild Calgarots in the clump of enemies here. I don't think you can get get any 35Ps in the endless MOAR on stage 1. They appear on stage 2 though. Right, knock back please. Nope. You tried. I'm proud of you, you tried so very hard. And yeah, my prism bar is going down quicker than I expected. And again, I am just running through everyone now. Like so. Pop. What's going on? Give me 2 moments here, please. Right. Haste. Ooh, 777 speed with the passive backup. And now it's gone. Oopsie. Oh. Awkward. Yeah, apparently I didn't dodge there. Ow. I mean, it doesn't really matter about the daily score. This is the one to beat the 28th shenanigans, but that was without hardcore. So, I think I want to apply a couple differences here. Cutting board comes back. I think I'm not going to take the energy drink this time because it gives 60 speed, but I think having the idol costume is going to be more useful here. And otherwise I might be leaving the build relatively the same. We'll run that. That was unfortunate. Or do I run... Actually... No, let's just try again. Thing is, I could go for the manta ray suit instead of the 5% chance to dodge. Let's try this differently in 2 different ways. See how this goes. We'll see if I get another rip in pieces. If I get another rip in pieces, I'm not just going to dwell on this all evening, don't worry. If I fail again, I'll just swap to a different plan or a different character. Oh yeah, I forgot to take the headphones. Oopsie. It's a shame because if that run got went on to at least 30, that would have been a really good score. just on the merit of it going to hardcore and going to 30 minutes often can put you in the top 100, funnily enough. That's how much of a difference of a score hardcore can make. Not in all cases, but in some cases, just achieving that can work. So, I want to hold the costume, body pillow. We go. Hold the costume again. Give me Halu. Halu's more important right now. And you know what? If lab coat comes by again, I'll hold that too. Damn it. I need to take the whammy water. I'm just going to hold the costume again. Good stuff. Okay, now I'll take the costume. So, last item here will be lab coat. Then the replacement item for the sake. What am I missing? I can't think what I was missing. What I wanted. I had a plan, and the plan is gone. Oops. Oh well, that's the majority of the build set in. Right, researcher's coat is actually a higher priority because I'll always be at maximum hit points. If I'm not at maximum hit points, I'm dead. So I'd rather take the upgraded research coat only for the bigger bonus there. Trust me, it's all part of the plan. And let's feed the size stamp to the solo stamp. No, don't worry, I'm not keeping the solo stamp. I'll probably take haste. Crowbar and the pacifist stamp again. Man, going from a really fast run to back to the beginning feels so slow. I'll take the study glasses and upgrade. You know what? Size. Right, let's just wait. Just a smidge. Because now I can roll the stick. And yeah, Halu and research coat should really be the first and foremosts. I mean, and study glasses too, just all the things experience based items is what I was trying to say there, I think. Then, yeah, I really want to get the glow stick, whammy water collab out of the way and done so I can grab the book again. Oh, don't go too close. Good thing everything missed there because that was a little bit close. That's all XP pick up. And there's another one behind this enemy here. I just saw the corner of that. I'll wait till more enemies are off the screen first. Or it will disappear because I accidentally ran into it before. Oh well. Is what it is. And again, this attack stamp can go here, because these two as a combo is actually the highest amount of pure damage. It's not the best combo, but if you're looking just for damage upgrade, they're the two you go for. And you leave the third slot blank. And glow stick. Come on, my Takodachis, come to me. That's it. Do I enjoy deck building games? Oh boy, what's a deck building game? I've never heard of one of those, Dragon. Of course I do. I've played more than enough Slay the Spire. It depends. I mean, it depends on. I have to have the deck building game to know if I enjoy it specifically, of course. But yes, I can mess with deck builder games. They are fun. Bear with me 1 second. You start sending. You don't need to worry about sending me. Too many. Oh, I thought they were talking about Monster Hunter in that chat for a second. But really, of the ones that you've been sending recently, Dragon, the one that you sent that said it was free on the in May or whatever, that one seems to grab my attention. That one should be fun, because I'm thinking that could be a Saturday shenanigans jobby that we can all play together. This. Sorry, didn't mean to stumble so hard. I was still working out what was going on. Yeah, that one seems. Yeah, exactly. The multiplayer from the multiplayer should be the fun bit of that one, for sure. Hence that one giving the intrigue. Ah, hello Q. Welcome, welcome. It's been a little while, buddy. Hope you're doing okay. Nice to have you here as always. Honor and a pleasure. Yeah, it's not multiplayer today, Q. Sorry, I wasn't in the zone or the mood, quite frankly, for multiplayer. So it's just a run-of-the-mill normal stream. You're halfway through a 2-week mid-semester break. Oh, lovely. That sounds good. Hopefully you've been having yourself some fun in that time. Let's grab sausage. Oh yeah, now that Dragon and Q are both here, no, when you ask me how I've been, I have got a story from yesterday. Turned out, actually, by the way, that yesterday was like one of the worst days I've had with my nephews in a while. They were being super bratty. We were all on edge. It was a day that should have never happened. But anyway, we went to the zoo nonetheless. I digress. So we're at the zoo. We split up. I take my older nephew and my... Oh man, I forgot to get the double enchant. So anyway, I take my older nephew and my brother-in-law takes my younger nephew, the one who broke his leg today. So anyway, I'm there with my older nephew. We have a look around. We have a little bit of a look, like just walking, and he says, "Oh, I want to go on the train." Because I don't know if it's the case in either of your two countries, but over here, you tend to have like little mini guided tours of the zoo via the train. It's like a little 5 mile an hour little trot along the course, and they sort of show you a couple bits, and then that's it, right? So we're on this this train eventually, okay? And the tour guide, and we're going around with the guy, you know, having some fun, and he's joking around with the kids, like, oh, true or false, the snail's the fastest animal in the world, or whatever, right? And we get to the howler monkeys, and the guy's like, oh, if you look up there, you can see the howler monkeys that you can hear. And kid you not, as the guy is explaining that the howler monkeys sometimes pee on people, I get peed on by this howler monkey. So I had howler monkey piss on my shoulder for like a minute or two. Yeah. I did manage to make some of the parents laugh though. I did say a bit louder than I should have done. Well, that's the first time I've been peed on by a monkey. So yeah, I got pissed on by a howler monkey yesterday. It was an experience of all time. But yeah, that's about the only good story I have from yesterday. Oh yeah, and the fact I didn't have to pay to get in, which is fair enough. But that's not really a story. That's just a part of the parcel. Oh, BL book. I'm almost tempted to reset this run because I forgot the double enchant on the Snowflower Sake, but I think we should continue nonetheless. It won't make too much of a difference as long as I can roll knockback. And this is kind of meh. Again, if I lose this run by accident or anything again, I'll just move to a different run or a different character. So we're not just looking at the same thing over and over and over again ad nausea. Come on, knock back. Nope. Might have to wait till it upgrades to its final form. I think certain enchantments on certain, even weapon lines, can be a bit funny until certain things happen. I don't know. Right, let's grab this. Oh, 50 already, how nice. Then we'll go here. And now I can't remember what my last item was going to be. Like, at all. Headphones. Nice, it stumbled into me. Damage is not good enough. Let's do this. But yeah, this might start going into freeze mode a little bit here. There's sometimes where the game just goes into complete funny mode while I'm streaming. This appears to be one of them. Oh, are we back? We're kinda back. It's A-OK in my book. +1 projectile, it's not A-OK in my book. And yes, I'm still intentionally leaving the stamps on the ground. I don't like anything about my current stamp setup, so I'm waiting to get it completely changed. Eight-minute boost, let's go. Down you go. Right, I need to have both of the things enchanted before I do it this time, please. Let's not forget. And I'll start to grab a level of speed here and there. Oh, let's go out of aim mode. Thought I had already toggled it, but apparently not. No, Anvil, I'm not taking you yet, but thanks for being here. Alright, one more body pillow and then we're good. I'm just taking it just to get it out of the way basically at this point. Nope, don't need greed stamp. They have plenty enough money for now. Even if I do need 7 million per thing at the casino and I still haven't done any yet. I'm not that fussed. Okay, so it doesn't matter what this upgrade is, just as long as I have one. And last up will be flattening, cutting board. Damage and size again. Asking you to receive. There's a cutting board, how nice. Cooldown and size isn't right either. Let's put this on and upgrade it a couple times. I'm just going to sell this stamp because don't need it anymore. And then I don't need the attack stamp, but let's maybe upgrade it just for posterity for now. That will do. Let's grab haste. I kind of want the boss boxes to give me the cutting board level ups where possible, so I won't be investing into it too much, unless it's a stat I don't want as an alternative. Ideally I just want to give me speed every level now. Like that. Thanks, game. Hold on, let me just try that luck again. Gee, it sure would be nice if Crony could come by. Shit, didn't work. Worth a shot. Fall back. And more speed? Wow, I think they heard me on the speed thing. How wonderful. Thanks for the box. Yes, I will take a cutting board. How unpredicted. How unpredicted and unprecedented to receive a cutting board level up in this build. In its current state. And yeah, okay, cutting board level, fine. Not a lot I could do there. But I will take haste. More haste is more everything. Of course. And what dropped over to the right? What did I just miss out on? Oh no, that wasn't what just dropped. I might, surprisingly, take this for now. Oh, it was the Pecco stamp that just dropped. Nah, I don't think I will. It just does damage, it doesn't actually do any knockback. If Pecco Stamp did knockback, I'd be almost tempted to use it. But the answer is no for this run. Slow Stamp isn't what I want either, because it takes too long to proc. If the Cold Stamp worked immediately, I would take it. But because it's got a cooldown, a timer between the hit and the enemy freezing, I can't use it. Because by the time that them seconds elapse, Yagu's already hit me. If that part needed to be evident, that's why. We'll swap for now, but I'm not going to upgrade the lightness stamp. More squid. Right, let's try getting the Snow Queen first, because that's going to be tedious. Due to somebody forgetting to have the double enchantment on. I wonder who that was. Silly Billy. So again, I'd like at least 400% base before 20 minutes. Or like 450 with the Fubuki passive on is also acceptable because it's a similar number. When all it is said and done. No, not Bibu Stamp. Standing still is very much not part of the plan here. Oh! It's not part of this plan. I should have used it for a different plan. Huh. Well, that's a very, very long hindsight. I forgot about the Bibu Stamp for the other type of run. None of these stamps are the right ones at all. I'm still looking for haste and knockback again, aka the crowbar. Yeah, still no good. And let's grab speed. This is why I'm trying to save rerolls for the end now. So when it goes pear-shaped, I can make it more like apple-shaped. You know, why does pear have to be the shape for something going wrong? That's a little bit suspicious. Some might say sus. We'll take attack. And more spud, obviously. Hey, one of the stamps is correct. Let's upgrade that bad boy. And you know what, while I wait for the other stamps, let's just do the base stamp. Q, serious question. How do you go around like this all day? Must be pretty tiring, no? Or is it just that you Australians are just built differently in something else? Because I mean, I could kind of see that. Would you guys have to put like glue on your legs or something? On your feet, I mean. Huh? Oh, lives +1 because of the meal. I was wondering what the bottom option was extra there. I was like, I don't remember doing anything random. But no, it was the meal choice. You acclimatise. Ah! Got you. It's like when people live up in the mountains and they're used to the atmospheric pressure from being up in the mountains. Gotcha. You just get used to being upside down. Understandable. You know what? That's a whole decent perspective that's just been thrown my way. I can appreciate that. To be fair, we're upside down from Q's perspective. Shh, Dragon, that's the wrong way to look at it. Toe grip, not just for acrobats. Hell yeah. But yes, that is true, Dragon, that we in the Northern Hemisphere are upside down for Q. And I say we in the Northern Hemisphere like you're in the Northern Hemisphere, but you're not. Brazil is in the Southern Hemisphere. I'm upside down to both of you. That's a point. Your logic is upside down. Yeah, exactly, Dragon. It's not just your physical stance, but it's clearly your logic as well. That must be the result of your brains hanging upside down. Oh my god, can you imagine if someone actually thought that was the case? How stupid would that be? About as stupid as this conversation, honestly. Proof that my brain is also upside down. You're welcome. But yeah, I think I started an unintentional war with you Southern Hemisphere folks. Can't be having you types around here. East? I thought that said Weast. Oh, I know, I'm just wired different, Dragon. I'm actually fully aware of that one. That's me. That's one of those, me sticking my arm in the air going, oh, pick me, pick me. Oh, cool down and knockback. Yes, please. That's actually something good. I'm a pick me girl. Unabashedly so, Dragon. Unabashedly so. 50% crit. Not that I necessarily need the crit. It's just okay to have. 16 crit level ups to go for 100. Not that I want it. I want more speed. You need 1.5 gigawatts of speed. 319% isn't great right now, I have to say. That's what some may refer to as disappointing. Let's change it. Again, ignore the numbers while they fluctuate. The 389 just showed because the another part of the passive was already on. And no, we can't take the life leech stamp because it's completely irrelevant. Like, it goes beyond useless. It's like, leech what? Leech back my health from 1 to 0, from 0 to 1. Doesn't really work that way. And haste. For aforementioned haste gives me more meat spins. And let's do this. Nope, not what I want. Get out of here. And yes, there is a doot stamp just hiding in the, you know what, let's mix things up. Let's make a doot sound, and the weapon will, it says the weapon will doot harder. It's more just a joke, it doesn't actually doot harder. It doots the exact same amount as a level 1, but you know what, it's the doot stamp. After on with a bit of doot. Oh, there's a lot of enemies together. And then the question is, where do I go to be out of the way? Right, the sausage is okay. The Snow Queen is now okay. Phew. So then the flattening board, what does that need? It already has knockback. I don't think it can inherit knockback as an enchantment because not every weapon can. And I think this is an example of one that can't. So I probably want cooldown. Also, tell me when you're bored of the doots, I'll swap them out. They can get very old very quickly. I was quite tempted actually. In the spring summer sale on Steam, or for you guys in the south it would be the autumn summer sale. They had the trumpet game on sale. I was so close to getting the trumpet game, where you click and you do the sliders and stuff. Can't remember quite what it's called, but I think it's called something like Trombone Master. I've seen a little bit of footage of the game and it's pretty funny. Rhapsody, a Magical Adventure. That's it. That's it. That game that I've seen a little bit of footage from NL back when the game first dropped. And I was very tempted to get it. There was something that stopped me, but I can't remember what. I can't remember whether it was it's from the Disgaea family somehow. Nice! You know what? Unexpected twists and turns, huh? I think I'll take cooldown. Size isn't bad either, actually. Let's leave size on. Just hits things which are in the thing. No, different game. No. We're thinking of two totally different games by the sounds of it. Oh, there's the third stamp, by the way. No. I'd need to look at it. It's a different game entirely. We're on two totally different wavelengths right now. Disregard all previous information. Hold on, let me see if I can find it so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're very much tooting the wrong horn here. We're tooting all wrong. That's not how you spell trombone. Come on, M key. Trombone champ. There's now a sequel called Trombone Champ Unflattened. Shame it's VR only. No, this is the game I was gonna get. But it's not on sale now, so I wouldn't bother, but it was this game I was gonna get. Why was it again? I think it's just because I went, screw it, I'll get different games instead. I don't even think it was a spec problem. I think it was just a brain derp problem, if I'm honest, on that one. Then let's alt. So yeah, my Snow Queen's lost an enchantment, but at least it's got knocked down now. Knocked back, sorry. Not knocked down. This isn't good. This is good. My lack of speed is not good. Ouch, that is incredibly slow. I'm going to have to hope for some more speed luck here, because this is diabolical right now. Frankly speaking. Or again, if the run does actually end, then it'll be different character, different stage. Do not worry. More speed. Oops, I was pressing caps lock before instead of the thing. There we go. So yeah, I didn't really succeed in 400% speed. Yeah, 360% speed. Oof. 473 actually. Little slow. But again, let's just persevere with the run. It might end up being better than I expect. And hey, if it survives today, it did more than the previous run. With that unfortunate 28-minute death. Similar amount of kills to last run though. Not that the damage matters, of course. As discussed, the build will have damage fall off regardless, just because of the build situation. All to be expected. Nope. Ah, oh, really? That's no good either. Maybe I might do Watson next, actually. The only time I've played Watson so far. That was yours, wildly different indeed. Wildly different indeed. Hold on, if that was yours, then we were on the same game. I think I've lost the plot. Honestly. Actually, that's not true. You couldn't have lost the plot if you never had it to begin with. Oh. Oh. Also, if I didn't accept that, it would have dropped the idol costume down to level 1 anyway, so it may as well take it. So now I can use the special, and then I can use the special. This might have less speed, but it's got more invulnerability. So this might be onto something. Maybe. Oh yeah, Dragon, have you been watching any of Crystal's Animal Crossing streams? At all? I only ask out of curiosity in terms of what you were thinking of her playing Animal Crossing on stream. Because not gonna lie, I haven't turned up to a single one yet. Let's just keep leveling up. I'll do the even build rule. More speed. And then I'm invulnerable from the dash as well, let's not forget. And then invulnerable again. Oh. I might have accidentally done it twice. Oh no, I only had the duration of the cooldown come by for one. Wait. No, that's fine. Oh, I don't know. I must have accidentally just used it twice. It sounds very much like a thing I did. And speed. Stop being so slow. More speed. XL Ente. And yeah, I think before I had previously just double fat fingered it, which is why it wasn't much for duration. And again, I'm going even build roll, despite the fact that the cutting board isn't as strong as the collabs. And pop. We'll grab attack because I have no more rerolls. And again. Awesome stuff. Let's also grab crit. And now with my 469. I mean, 1, nice. But also 2, that's still rather slow. It's not just like, oh no, I'm in slideshow mode slow. Like, 469% is still just slow. That's like getting caught at about 35-ish minutes at this point. When it comes to Yagu, I want to be able to get to 40 minutes minimum, which is about 600%. About 600 to 700% gets you to about 40. And although that's less of a time as I did the other day, this is a hardcore run, so if I can get that 40 threshold, it might end up with a better score. There's only a couple minutes difference in the 2 runs on that level. There's also a low kill run, to be honest. This will probably be 24 by the time 30 minutes hits in. Which is kind of slow. Kind of not a lot. I said kind of slow, I meant kind of low. Words are hard. And that's not all that's hard. That's what he said. Whoosh. Oh, I took some damage. Everything's at 1 now? Nice. I know I should have done the items left to right, but I didn't. Skill issue. What matters is they're all the same level now. Weist? Then let's just go in the middle. Let the swords clean up the screen. Hey. More speed. It's never enough. One moment, please. Oh, that's the Rhapsody game you're talking about. Okay. I'll have a little look through the links you sent me later. Thank you, Dragon. Also, speaking of later, today's a different day. If you want to do Monster Hunter, I'm currently willing and able. I'm not quite as crashed out as I was yesterday. And it's a lot earlier in the day. So if there's anytime soon you want to do Monster Hunter today, or if you'd rather wait till tomorrow, I'm happy either way. with none biases. Or, if Fluffy wants to start trying too, tomorrow per se, or anything like that, we can. I don't know, I'm just throwing out extra thoughts. It'll be interesting to see how different Trine 2 is. And like I say, I will stream the first Trine in hard mode, but I'll wait until it's not fresh in my head. You're taking today, but you want to hunt and hang tomorrow. Okay. Sounds good. I can get on that page. Sounds like a grand plan, buddy. This is going to be slightly imbalanced level. Random order leveling. It's only because some weapons do more damage than others, and there's going to be limited anvils remaining. Where's the button? That button. And fine, more crit. Not that I want the crit. But you're not offering me speed, so there's very little I can do about that. I have to pick something not speed, you could say. And I'll just ult again. Still keeping a nice little clean zone. And again. There we go. Ooh, did I just see what I think I just saw? Actually, this might be a little more than 24k. There's still 5 minutes. We're at 22.4 now. So 24 is going to be long gone by the time I hit 30 mins. Probably be 26.5 or 27. But we'll see. Or are we dead again? That's why I've got an extra life this time. And I'm back to being able to just run circles around the people that are meant to be circling me. Yeah, nice circle you got there, guys. Shame if I were to ruin it. It'd be a shame if I could continue doing it. I am the one who knocks. In the words of Baltimore Blue. I should have said Bertolt Blue. I couldn't think of his name for a second. Level 146. Speed's coming along nicely. It should be about 700 now, I think, actually. Okay. Nearly 600. Never mind. I am what some may call way off. And yeah, I'm just messing around with the ults and the dashes at this point. May as well use them when they're there. Now I'll need to test an area that is permanent, like wraps around itself. Is it here? No. Be about here. Yeah, I think this will do. Yeah, here loops. So this yellow flower on these 4 pillars is where I'll use as a start base when it's 30 minutes. Actually, I shouldn't have memed and dashed away there. I was actually on a good part of the screen for the swords to just hit everyone. Oopsie. You'll see that the kill count is moving very minimally while I'm doing this. Only because damage fall off has happened. And because I'm circling around them. So I'm just sort of dealing little bit of tick damage here and there. Then sort of pissing off. If you want to look at it that way. Kind of need to stay near these pillars though, so I know what I'm doing. I sort of went a bit too far away actually. Oopsie. Oh well. Worst comes to worst, I just hold down until I get stuck later. Nope, I'm back where I want to be. Actually. Nearly at Yagu's, which is good. Oh, that's not the endless button. I was pressing caps lock again. No, not caps lock. Don't do it to me. I thought I was actually dead for a second because I pressed the wrong button and I stopped. But I was actually stuck on a tree, so it's a double whammy of skill issue. Oopsie daisy. So in we go again. More speed. Awesome stuff. More. Feed me, Seymour. Uh-oh, they're grouping up. We can't be having that. I actually mean we can, but I mean they can't group up and attack me. That's against the rules. Please let me live to 30 minutes, guys. Come on. Don't be meanies. More spud. Looking good. Almost 700 finally. Still a little under what I want, but will take me away. Again, this run just kind of needs to hit the 40 minutes for this to be as successful as the run the other day. Come on, stop giving me haste and pickup range. It's a little annoying. And yeah, Snow Queen next. Fine. Nice. Come on. A little more. Looks like I'm going to clear 27 as well. XL Ente. So I'll probably end near a 170. No, it'll be a 166, 167, won't it? Ish, by the looks of it, because there's only a minute left. I know I level up fast, but not that fast. Hey! Listen! And the duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, got any grapes?" And then he waddled away, waddle. I don't know which hay that your hay has more vibes for. But there were the two things that popped in my head when I just saw you said hay. You can't just say Excelente and not expect a Brazilian expedition. Nobody suspects the Brazilian expedition. Vasco da Gama has entered the chat. I know he was Portuguese and not Brazilian, but like close as damn it for the context. Brazilian January and Brigadeiro. Indeed. Hoisted by my own petard. Or I guess in this case it'd be hoisted by my own retard. Asian. Oh, 160, nearly 169. Cool. And then the speed has just about picked up to an acceptable level. So then the speed part of the run begins. What? Never mind, apparently. Sheesh. Good thing I had that revive, because that would have just been egg on my face just there. Right. There we go. This might be the one. This might be to earn. We shall see. Again, after this run, I'll be doing a different type of run, I think, anyway. Different character, different stage, different run type. Welcome to Holding Down Simulator. Or Esky Simulator, I suppose. Now the whole planet should just move in one direction. This is like the dig straight down in Minecraft, except it's not Minecraft. Even though everything at the moment is Minecraft. Because of the Minecraft movie, everyone's going absolutely nuts. See, I didn't really need to use the alt or the dash because, as you can see, I'm still pushing them away and whatever. Or actually slightly running into them. Here we go. So yeah, I've already used up the life, but hopefully I should still reach 40. Might start to get sketchy at say 37-ish minutes with this movement speed though. I would anticipate. Here we go. And you can see we're still leveling up fairly decently while it's going on. Just as a result of the research coat doing its thing. Which is always handy. And yeah, again, the KO counter's not going to really move. So it's just going to stay where it is now. Because by the time that you see Yogis on the screen, like, the ones above have despawned from a certain point. And then another one will come in, because the screen's then refreshed. And then the next wave. And the next wave. And then there'll be a massive pause. But remember, as they gain speed, as time goes on, they will eventually catch me up. And there'll be less and less that will end up having to despawn because they'll get faster and faster to keep up in line with me. I mean, even in fight runs, the Yagus will get stronger and stronger on speed as well. So if you're playing a fight run, you don't really need to build speed because obviously you're doing the opposite of this. So it's just a case of min-maxing for whichever way you go for it, per se. Let's dash through. Nice extra random level ups, always welcome. And again, my high speed means that I can dash through real far and skip almost 2 whole waves of Yagus behind me, which is rather neat. we'll dash through again. One moment. Again, just dashing through. And my ult should be back any second now. And we just keep adding to the time. In about a minute or two, my score will actually catch up to what my previous high score was. Again, playing on hardcore is that much of a difference in terms of point modifier. So that's good. Level 176. More speed. Doesn't really matter at this stage, but because that extra 10% speed is negligible by the time that we get to the point where they catch me up. But hey, a little bit here and there is nice. I just like seeing the Fubuki's main attack and the meat spin in tandem with each other. Looks kind of cool. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Something about it just feels neat. Nearly 35. So this run would be considered in the top 100 right now. This would float at a probably at a low 90s, maybe mid 80s at the moment. Bear in mind that score includes stuff like amount of kills, and Yagu kills add even more points, and time survived. But for me, the time survived with the hardcore modifier should be enough to bring this up by the time we get there. Quite honestly. So basically, Dragon, if ever you get back into playing HoloCure and you want to try and leaderboard hunt, this is kind of how you do it. This is the kind of build you need. If you're going for a flight run. Calrot, on the other hand, is the master of the fight runs. I do the flight runs. So me and him tend to do opposite specialties. Sausage and an XS macro. Well, it's the whole knockback setup. The Snow Queen's freezing the Yagus to stop them from hitting me and knocking them back. But yeah, basically just get a sausage and an S macro. Or what you do is you just grab sausages in real life and you just start throwing them at people and see how far you can get away before someone catches you. Aw, man! Where does this go? Alright, let's see here. It's 36 minutes in comparison to my previous score. Not my previous score right now, damn it. Even though you can see at the time it's almost exact. Even though you can see at the score is almost exactly the same. Where this one was hardcore, this one was regular. All time. So my other score would have actually sat in the top 30. Let's do one more run of a different kind. So fight run, I think. We'll go here. Don't know what I'll take, so I'll probably leave some quite an array of weapons free. I don't know, do we do a size run? Okay, I got an idea. I have an idea indeed. Then you go back on. I think we leave this here. I could get the Hope Soda. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. I don't think I can also fit in Hope Soda. Okay, let's just try this. And don't forget, you're on hardcore. Refund. No longer hardcore. I did say I'd probably play Watson as well though. Let's do a Sana run and then do a Watson run maybe. Endless mode on stage. I don't know. 3? Let's mix it up a bit. Then go for the heal potion and where are you? This. And see how that goes. Then, oh, hold on. I've still got cutting board equipped as Sana. Yeah, right. I could take the idle cooldown later, but maybe not. Let's eliminate cutting board for now, and I'll pretend that I left the cutting board on because you need to have 10 weapons and 10 items on at all times, and that I needed that as the 10th item. Weapon. Picky. Actually, because it's not a... Because it's not a flight run, I don't necessarily need lab coat as well. So I might just take glasses and halo, actually. Frees up a slot spare, I would say. I can't take the BL-Book or Whammy Water right now. I might have to restart if I get screwed up by item choice here. Let's eliminate the idle costume. Oh, maybe I should have added another weapon. Hold on, could I have added that? Yes, actually, you know what? I'm going to restart for a couple of reasons. Let's have only one slot not being used. There's a plan. I've just worked out a combination of items I want to use. And... don't know if I necessarily need Picky. I enabled it, but I don't think I need to enable it. Keep it on for reasons. Just realised that if I'm going to be playing Sana and doing this, I want to limit a corpo pin combo. So that's another good reason why I'm back here. Everything else is okay until further notice. Wait a minute, where's the milk? Oh, it's on. You need to be on. You need to come off. You don't need to stay on. And then we'll say that's okay. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Yep, we're good. That's now set ready. So let's once again go Sana. Actually have a run that's going to go well, hopefully. Then I'll take the puffer fish for a little bit of everything. Even though the flat pickup range is also not a bad option for Sana. With what she is capable of. I just wish that you could convert the unused weapon slots into usable item slots. That would be cool. So I've got everything other than one slot, right? So let's take the potato. I'm fairly certain I undid the lava bucket and made it available. So it should be good that way. Uber sheep is a must. Right. We're getting things rolling here. I'm going to leave that anvil though. I want to pick up a Hallow right about now. Or a study glasses, I suppose. If there was a Hallow, I would have taken the Hallow and locked in the glasses. Okay, so the first collab I'll have to make is Rap Dog, so I want double size enchantment. Oh, I still don't have 250. I was looking at the kill count thinking I had 200. It was not the case. You can, however, sell stamps and receive the money mid-run. Cooldown, not quite right. Not quite right. And then I'll go for an elimination on this. Let's upgrade the main weapon. Then more Hallow. Marvelous. And then their opposers would say DC Villas. Or DC-less. Hehehe. Yes. Pickup range giving me attack size as well. Do not underestimate the attack size now. Corporation pin adds 2% attack size for every 20% or something. Every 40% of pickup radius also increases attack area by 2.5%. It goes up to 3 soon enough. So yeah. There you go. You can see we've already got the ball rolling. So you can tell what I'll be upgrading. This isn't necessarily going to be a great long run. This is more for the memes of the run than anything else. But hey, it may still hit top 100 fairly well. I just think this run will be a nice break from doing constant flight runs or just permanent Fubuki stage 1. Right. Crit damage and cooldown. Neither of those are correct, huh? And there we go. Let's grab the idle song, because of course I want to get the rat dog out of the way ASAP as possible. Nah, give me size. Double cooldown. Not right. And the last item I'm looking for is Null Milk because it helps in multiple ways. Literally everything that Null Milk offers helps Sana. More potatoes, thank you. That's pretty handy. And yes, of course, the bonus of having extra item slot, weapon slot I mean, is that I'll have extra boss upgrades that upgrade more, rather than become just coins. But of course the downside is that you have less of your level up levels on the stats. It's kind of a tit for tat, that's why normally we play to either 2 or 3 weapon slots extra. Or none if you're doing primary only. Of course. Wow, everything's either a 3 or a 4 here. 3, 4, 3, 4, 3. Actually, that's a pattern. Neat. I like that. Let's drop some balls. POV, you are a teenager boy. Yay, milk. Now we'll see even bigger attacks. And it's only going to get better. That's for sure. I mean, not just from upgrading nightly milk, just from the everything. Don't know what stamps I want. I think I might mix it up this time. I'll take leech stamp as usual. I know, funny way to start the statement when I just said I'll mix it up, but hear me out. Leech stamp just so I can keep myself healed. But actually the focus will be on the unity stamp. And the third stamp is either going to be knockback, as I already have it, or a size stamp. One of the two. So yeah, mix it up a little bit. Change the focus. And I've got the size stamp now. What is this luck? The game's just hearing me today, I swear. So the attack stamp is out of the question. Let's swap around in that case. Now before I combine the potato and the musical note, I want to try and get size enchantment on the potato. Is the preference? Welcome back, dragon. Welcome. We got some big boy hits going on over here. Because the corporation pin is fair and balanced. It should get more hilarious than this soon enough. But before I pick up the enchantment anvil, I want to change the potatoes to have size. Because I want Rapdog to be double size. And that's the best way to guarantee it quicker in this sense. Because I've already got one size enchantment on the notes. So I may as well just do them as a piecemeal offering. Sometimes it's better to do roll both enchantments when you put the weapons together, but sometimes it's better to do them independently. This is one such time. That is if I can get an anvil. Come on. Do it to it. Yeah, I'm also not taking the haste stamp on a permanent basis, but I'll leave it at level 2. Mostly because you can't de-level stamps. Then just randomly... Oh! These two guys are stuck in the wall. Oh no, it's just that they're stationary targets. And they just spawned in the wall. That's fine. But say enemies don't typically tend to get stuck in this game. They can go through everything. Is L secret? It's fun watching the attacks get really big though. Let's go max. And grab. Level 5 primary attack. Sure, I need Uber Sheep for the collab. Then when I do the super collab, as long as I get the fire bucket, there'll be room for another item, but what? I already know what my weapon's going to be. There's not room for weapons right now. There's only really room for items. And even then, that's precisely one. Probably membership should be about right. Damage reduction and damage. That'd be the logical choice. Okay, that's done. Right, let's see here. Give me size. No go. I might be forced to just take the size and the cooldown for now and come back and alter it later. I'll give it to say 9.5 minutes. If there's no anvils drop in that time, I'll just move on to get the extra collabs sorted. Will be the plan. As you can see, I'm practically running out of upgrades over here. Don't know why I re-rolled that, to be honest. Also, don't know why I didn't take the pickup range that just came by on that second one. That's a double skill issue. Yeah, I'll pick up the pickup range while it's here. Make things super big. You're going to dip and run some necess. Sure thing, Dragon. Thanks as always for being here, buddy. I'll catch you tomorrow. Whether or not I stream, we'll still hang out in games, so the statement still stands. But yeah, have fun with necess, buddy. Catch you soon. Catch you real soon. Okay, I'll take level 5. Oh, we're up to 10 minutes and I said I was going to take the collab at 9.5. Oh well. Got it at a decent enough time. Even with just one size enchantment, these things are huge. You're a big Shuba duck, but I'm bigger. And there we go, there's the bucket. As necessary. No, let's upgrade this. Hit rate. Size, okay. That's fine, because that's an almost filling the screen spider cooking already. Combine that with bigger lava buckets and we're laughing. More pickup range. I noticed at that time. Go on, do the thing. That's crit damage. You fool of a took. Yeah, I'm not bothered about attack up right now. Stack up's not bad, but it's not what I need. And let's upgrade the knockback stamp. Yeah, this is looking good. So I'll replace the sword stamp with the unity stamp. And I will probably replace the... Do I replace the size stamp with the leech stamp? Or do I replace the knockback with the leech? That's an interesting set of thoughts. They're both about equal overall. Yeah, that's still not correct. We'll take those. We'll go bucket. And you know what, let's just leave it with the enchantments I have. And let's roll some more weapons. I now need tears. Give me tears. That is not tears. That's tears. I'd rather take tears with no upgrade than risk not having tears at all. There we go. So now an item slot's freed up. I said it would probably be membership if possible. I'm ignoring the pacifist stamp this time. Yeah, let's take membership. Do I though? Let's take... You know what, actually let's take breastplate because I'm not bothered about my movement speed and it just is 25 flat. I'm less bothered about my attack damage, I suppose. And we'll do this. Cooldown's not quite right, but okay. What stamp is that? Solo. Nah. No, I don't think I will. Then let's just finish off that breastplate, I suppose. Finish off tears, get the collab, and then the final weapon shall be... It doesn't matter. I think I disabled curse. I think that was a stupid thing I did. So maybe... That's actually more just now a we'll see. Doesn't matter so much though. I might actually keep the ragdolls as one cooldown, one size. This is pretty good. They're still just about full screen blast as it is. Quite honestly. And then let's grab the bounce ball upgrade. Cooldown and damage. Not necessarily what I'm after. Also, I might be making this the last run of the evening, by the way. Looking at my current time. Water maybe. Let's do that. Based on the size already, it will probably clear like one half of the screen. Yeah, that pretty much clears out half the screen for pushing it back. It's not like I can sit in the corner and aim outwards and I'll be safe, because they appear from the outside of the boundaries. Right? Yeah. Better to just sit in the middle of the stage and just aim in a direction when the time comes. Looks like a couple more stamps have appeared. I'll need to work out what's going on. Unity stamp. Right. Oh yeah, it's called the unit stamp, not the unity stamp. Oh well. One less letter, same result. Hold on, 30% from the main weapon now. Ooh. It used to be 20, I think. I feel like that's been nerfed slightly. Don't know why you'd nerf the unit stamp of all things. It sucks. I'm only taking it for the fun of it. There we go. Now I can pretty much just collect XP from all the way around the map at this point. My pickup range is kind of high. Could always do with more though. But for now they should be clear to just kind of just go. The mo. And let's take some haste. Sure thing. Sign me up. Okay, there was quite a few things that were killed off screen. Let's just collect the rewards. The fruits of our labour, as it were. Not a bad amount of kills in this run so far. I imagine by the time 20 minutes hits in I can get to almost 30k. As long as I keep up the current rate. Bear in mind that the... Sorry, 30k by the time 30 minutes hits, not 20 of course. Bear in mind that the enemies ramp up as time progresses in terms of the quantity. I'll still take a few attack stuff, but a lot of my attacks coming from... All attack damage is also increased by area increasing effects for Speaker of Space. So there you go. That's what I've kind of been banking on a little bit. Let's grab a smidge more haste there. Let's grab pickup range and let's try and increase this ring of fitness. Cooldown projectile, no, that's not it. That's not the one. Uh-oh. Game, I just kind of... Right. Alright, well, that'll be the end of the stream. I want that to be the last one, but... I accidentally closed the game. Poo. Right, well anyway. Shout outs to Yoru, Dragon and Q. Thank you to everyone else who came by. Sorry for the abrupt end there. I kind of accidentally spaced out and clicked on my mouse like an idiot. We'll end things off here, of course. There might be a stream tomorrow, there might not. Thanks all for coming.